Because you were worried about hot water? Where you were standing feet away, you weren't in throwing distance, you weren't in arm distance, nothing like that. And you're going to sit up there and articulate that the water was near your feet? It's a disgrace. It's murder. It's murder. And once again, we find ourselves with this very disturbing subject to tackle. Breonna Taylor, okay? You got to think Philando Castile, Freddie Gray. I could go on with a bunch of other names. How about Tyree Nichols in Memphis? I can go with a bunch of stuff right there. But you know something? Here's what it comes down to. And it's according to the Washington Post article on fatal force. Although half of the folks shot and killed by police are white, black Americans are shot at a disproportionate rate. No surprise there. We account for roughly 14% of the U.S. population. Yet we're killed by police at more than twice the rate of white Americans. Hispanic Americans are also killed by police at a disproportionate rate. Also, according to the Washington Post database of deadly police shootings, black women are far more likely to be killed by police than other women. So it's not a gender thing, it's a black thing. In this day and age, with the kind of behavior that we've seen, where we're literally still lamenting an assassination attempt on a former president of the United States by a 20-year-old white kid, somehow, some way, anytime it comes to black folks, for some reason, the inexplicable happens. The inexplicable happens. This cop should be thrown under the damn jail. First-degree murder is more than appropriate. Put his ass in jail and let the fellas deal with him in whatever way they see fit. This is a disgrace. And a 36-year-old woman is dead. She called them, fearing an intruder was in her house. And somehow she ends up dead. I'm not sitting here castigating everybody. I don't think all white people are a certain way, just like I don't think all black people are a certain way, just like I don't think all Latinos are a certain way. I'm not of that ilk. But the world that we're living in, the level of frustration that still foments and swells within our souls is because of situations like this. This cop is a murderer. Yes, he was fired. Appreciate that. Yes, he was charged with first-degree murder. I appreciate that. I don't know how he had the gall to plead not guilty. I don't know how he pulled that off.